TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time when you see our program, for able to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as a drop all over the world for now. We'll start with today's news. So you'll notice say we start the show late because we're having some technical glitches. So if you check say for the screen, the background of the day beside me for the screen, it no green load. So I don't know whether that's a StreamYard problem, I mean a Starlink problem. So I don't know if you can see me clearly and hear me clearly. So I beg, let me know for the comment section if you can hear me clearly at least, so that we'll proceed with the show. You get, because now what see I don't try to fix because the network can be like say it get issue. So please let me know in the comment section as we actually proceed. I don't know if you even create the thumbnail what they use for the show because network is just somewhat bad. So all right, so the first news of the day now with the here say Arsenal now open talks with representatives of Julian Alvarez. So the Sun is reporting that Arsenal have reportedly held talks with representative of Julian Alvarez. The Gunners are interested. The Gunners are interested in the unhappy Manchester City ace who starred for Argentina in the Olympics. Now, according to HITC, Edu Gaspar has spoken with the forwards entourage about the deal. Now, it's going to be costing £70 million. Now, in this deal, go the cost. In as much as me personally, I don't talk and say I know support this deal because I feel if you are signing somebody for 70 million, that person should be coming in as a main striker. Because when you bring in Alvarez, Gabriel Jesus, for me, they are the same profile, no difference. Even though Alvarez can even give you more goals than Gabriel Jesus, but when push comes to shove and people come to gang up against us, maybe they play against some towering giants, come block everywhere. You need a different means of penetration, and that is going long, having a target man. We don't have that at the moment, even though partially we enjoy that type of football style with Kai Havertz. But we all know say Kai Havertz no did that 100% reliable, which is why we need a professional. Somebody will say, nah, a main job. That is why at the talk say, if at the end of the day we can't get all our A-list target because I see something, I see a scenario painting out. I see a situation whereby at the end of the day, Arsenal will sign any striker. Ateta will give us an excuse. Say they went for Benjamin Sesko, it didn't work. They went for Julian Alvarez, it didn't work. They went for who else I mentioned again? Maybe they'll mention Victor Gyökeres, maybe it didn't work. They went for Osimhen, it didn't work. So that is why there's no sign. And I see a situation of something will happen when we refine Vlahovic, then push on. Last, it did not materialize. There's no consign striker. I don't know. I just see something like that materializing. You get. So that is why people go to talk. So why not go for the low-hanging fruits where they're easy for you to just grab in the frame of Ivan Toney? Go there, get him, while you still look forward to getting your top targets in the future. Look at what Manchester United did. They were looking for strikers were not available in the markets. They went to get Rasmus Højlund of Atlanta. After getting that one, they use a manager and just ride the wave. Then now they can go get Joshua Zexi. We fire Bologna to the Champions League. So now that same type of mindset, because time already there. In the next how many days that season don't start. So before you know that transfer window don't end, we then left with Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz. And in case I will say we never know whether that one they go, I mean they stay. So I don't know the way my mind just did think all these things. And even talking about Nketiah, I see some comments for the comment section. People they misunderstand the message. Arsenal going for Joao Pedro is not to bring Joao Pedro as the #1 striker. And like I don't know how, but I don't engage a few people for the comment section. It baffles me how they miss the points. Nketiah is not the first name in the pecking order of strikers at Arsenal. He's not the second name in the pecking order of strikers at Arsenal. He's actually the third name in the pecking order of strikers. Nketiah is behind Kai Havertz, Gabriel Jesus is number 3. So when the media is telling you Arsenal want to sign Joao Pedro to replace Nketiah, is it not an upgrade? This guy scores 20 goals for Brighton. People say, CHUKS, that 20 goals, like plenty in a penalty, plenty in this one. But the point is, he's a regular at Brighton. Nketiah is not a regular at Arsenal. And if you ask me, having Joao Pedro playing for Arsenal in cup games compared to having Nketiah, I would tell you this guy is a regular. He plays more games, he's more experienced, and he's a better player. That is the way me I see him. Because the media is not saying Nketiah Joao Pedro won't complete number 1. So people are conflicting that story. That's why people are arguing. Say, make us now say Joao Pedro, they're not going to say that person. But try to understand the message. So I just make I chip in that one as we proceed. So make I check the comment section again. I hope you guys can see me clearly and hear me clearly. I beg, because I want to try to fix this network problem. I just thank God. Say, okay, now you see me. Yes, I even see Oga Adesina say, how many times did we play Nketiah? The truth is, the manager does not trust him. You feel trust him. Me, I feel trusted Nketiah. But the manager does not trust him. So, and now what the manager then will decide to go there for first 11. So sadly, that's just the way football happens. You get? So that's just the thing. Now, what the guy say, according to Isam Khan, will be one of the journalists at Daily Mail. So Baba did an interview with Josh Kroenke. So equally talk say, now Josh Kroenke has sent a joking message to coach Mikel Arteta that it is time for Arsenal to win the Premier League next season. So they talk many, in fact, the article was very, very lengthy. They talk plenty things for that article. And this buttresses my points. When I tell and I talk, say, this season is a make or match season for Arteta. Arteta must win something. For me, I believe even if Arteta win cup, he will still give him small leeway. He gets small access, small freedom to continue in projects. Unlike say if you don't win anything, even though the best thing for the Arsenal fans and the owners would have been for Arteta to actually win the EPL or even win the Champions League. But for me, I would say, even if you don't win those ones, try win something. We could celebrate, we could gyrate. That one still will still give us more leeway, because I don't want to really center them to only EPL and Champions League, because we don't know what in the season go hold, and we never know how this our transfer window go finish. Because if we're not getting a striker, a main striker, Baba, this season go hard. Let's call a spade a spade. No sugar quota. If Arsenal does not bring in a new striker this season, with a bar, not just any name on the street, any Tom, Dick, and Harry you see, you bring up. We need to sign somebody who say everybody household name, somebody everybody knows. So not the way me, I just say, in fact, this is the season when Arteta needs to make it happen. And even Dean James, when they talk, say everything is on ice for Victor Osimhen to Arsenal, as Napoli still wants close to 130 million euros for the player. He gets now. What we call the year, we say neither Arsenal nor Chelsea nor PSG is willing to pay that money. The Gunners are also far more active on the route of Sporting Lisbon's striker Victor Gyökeres, and are also tempted by Manchester City's Julian Alvarez. You see, all these things are conflicting reports. On one end, we say Arsenal are willing to meet the financial burden of Napoli. On another end, we say Arsenal not willing to pay that money. And to make matters worse, Chelsea don't enter the race again. So now 3-horse race: Chelsea, PSG, Arsenal. Now Chelsea are the leaders. They are the favorites, because Chelsea have something Napoli is looking for. That make Chelsea they take the lead, because Napoli wants Osimhen, Lukaku. Chelsea also wants Osimhen. So they never really agree on how they want to run everything. And even the Julian Alvarez, so they hear, I can tell you for free. Say Man City no go sell this player. I can tell you for free. Say this Pep no go agree make that guy go. Even if the guy go, Baba, it go hard for them to allow that guy come Arsenal. When they know say Arsenal and be their top rivals. Nobody they follow them. Arsenal the top rival. So giving Alvarez to us is like strengthening your rival, feeding us, feeding the beast. So I don't think personally, nobody anybody tell me I just they add 1 + 1 = 2 for my head. I don't think Man City go sell. In fact, maybe they just come on their interest for that Alvarez. Don't go to pursue other people. Unless they want to bobo us. At the end of the day, they'll say, we went for Alvarez, we went for Benjamin Sesko, we went for Osimhen, we went for Gyökeres. Go work. So for that reason, we don't sign anybody. Like I thought the predator now saying I'm waiting me I see happening. So maybe the Kukuma go for the one where they easy for them to sign. Now dear me, I did. So also, we're going to hear say Mikel Merino will come back to Real Sociedad today in San Sebastian. In vacation don't finish, so Baba will return to duty. He gets so now when he can come back from international break, Ottoson will discuss with the hierarchy of Real Sociedad, say maybe they approve a move to Arsenal in one league. And this is somewhat similar to what Ricardo Calafiori do for Bologna. Remember, saying when he come back He can't let them know say, Alpha, better let me go now. I will see this up. Now free me make our car. They can't activate the deal. Further down, so even Dean James, see the talk say Mikel Merino has already given the green lights to move to Arsenal. Now it is up to the two clubs to decide how the payments will be structured, how much fixed fee, how much bonuses, and Fabrizio Romano in the quote has putting out this report, which I think is actually accurate. Even the Sun, they talk say according to Marca, you get Marca, one of the reputable media organizations in Spain. Now Mikel Merino will return to training with Real Sociedad tomorrow. However, the report adds that Merino could be asked to train alone and away from the first team as transfer talks continue. Now, the Spanish Euro 2024 winner is expected to sign with Arsenal after already agreeing personal terms. Fabrizio Romano claimed the deal is close with just payment structure needed to be finalized. So with the wait, we then do that finalize. Remember, say this is a new week. You get Monday, business day, Saturday, Sunday, nothing really happens. So from today and tomorrow and next tomorrow, we will get more clarity on this deal. I expect to hear here we go. You get, because now business week. We don't do. For those who they ask, what will be the updates? I didn't even have a comment section. What will be the updates on Mikel Merino? I think it's a wrap. Nobody the full Arsenal compete for the player. The player is going to be an Arsenal player, so no gets any issue to argue with anybody. Even Sky Sports, they talk say, Sky Sports wrote a lengthy feature story about this guy, explaining why Arsenal is looking for the player. I don't screenshot all portions of the article. It's too wide and very, very interesting. When you look at the title, they say Mikel Merino to Arsenal, former Newcastle midfielder, has the quality and character to excel under Mikel Arteta. This article was written by Nick Wright, one of the reporters at Sky Sports. Now, this is a portion of the article. Everybody talk say the guy is a championship winner with Spain this summer. He specializes in winning duels. In fact, last season with Real Sociedad, he won more of them than any other player in Europe's top 5 leagues. Nobody even got close to his total of 326 duels, successive duels that he won. Now, second paragraph, it is worth noting that the next highest player on the list is Newcastle's Bruno Guimaraes, who has always been a target for Arsenal in recent years. Evidently, duel winning ability is something Arsenal is looking for, which was why Arsenal were pushing to go and sign Bruno Guimaraes. But now, they don't see the person way past Bruno Guimaraes. They got patakata of duel winning for the midfield. So imagine an Arsenal midfield with a Declan Rice and a Mikel Merino trying to steal possession from opponents, trying to win duels. And the guy tall 6'2", you get. So Arteta is building a formidable tall tree like Iroko midfield. In fact, look all our defense, 6 something, midfield, 6. In fact, the only person will be the shortest now for Arsenal team, if you talk to maybe apart from the front 3, from that midfield come back now, only Odegaard no reach 6 now, you get. But every other person, is it Mikel Merino, is it Declan Rice, is it Ben White, is it Saliba Gabriel, is it Calafiori, you get everybody. They just tall like mad, which means corner kick this season. You go enter like water. Who you want mark? Because no man Saliba and Gabriel guys go say, okay, they are the likeliest to score, but not everybody tall. Canavas did there. So who you want mark for square play? So that's just the thing. I'm happy we are getting the player. In fact, I can argue that we've already gotten the player. Nobody they follow us, they argue. Now, talking about the Daily Mail content, Daily Mail article put out by Hassan Khan. So when you look at the headline, they say how the Kroenkes turned it around at Arsenal after angry protests and why they are not done yet in the transfer market at once. Reviled US owners set sights on ending Premier League title droughts. Now, the Kroenkes, both the chairman and the co-chairman, Josh Kroenke, they feel this season is the time for Arsenal to actually win it. But you need to put your money where your mouth is. If you feel this season is the time when Arsenal need to win the league, then you need to support this manager with money, with funds, to get the much needed tools where we will then make them a reality, because you can only dream. Dreaming is free, but to make it a reality, you need to bring out funds to buy the striker. You get. Now, the only thing we I want to do for Arteta to make this our dream a reality, because when you look at the last 2 seasons, 5-point difference, last season, 2-point difference, this season, what is going to happen? You get. So everybody there in the talk say, okay, now Man City, Michael Owen said it about yesterday, about 2 days ago, say, Man City now go win the league. I hear other people say that they predict early, say now Man City go still win the league again. But I want to tell you for free that as the season progresses, People going to change their tune. Like what happened last season, when the likes of Gary Neville say, I see. Do you know at some point Gary Neville said, I see Arsenal win the league. In fact, I'm pushing Arsenal to win the league. Even Jamie Carragher, even Roy Keane, no matter how they hate Arsenal reach, they were still pushing for us to win the league. But at the end of the day, it was quite unfortunate. We didn't really make it a reality, make it happen. So the onus is on the Kroenkes. You can't come out in the public domain and say, yes, we want to win the league. You are telling Nketiah you must win the league, and at the end of the day, you are not supporting him financially. It doesn't add up. You get, if you say we'll get the money, we'll go sign Alvarez, sign Osimhen, the two of them, may they come. Even somebody was asking, I think it was Malu, they asked, what is Gabriel Jesus still doing at Arsenal? It is because of sentiment. But I would argue, I would tell you that Arteta knows Gabriel Jesus does not have a place in Arsenal. But because we cannot change everybody at the same time. You get, if you give Arsenal 1 billion, I say we'll get the opportunity to spend 1 billion. I can tell you for free. Gabriel Jesus go find square roots. But because we cannot spend anyhow because of financial fair play policies. So now gradually, we all know we cannot fix all our problems in one transfer window. So this transfer window, they might fix the problem of the third name in the pecking order of strikers, like Nketiah, and fizzle him out. Then bring in somebody to replace him. Then maybe for January or next season, then the second name in the pecking order of strikers, Gabriel Jesus, will be phased out. Because when it comes to strikers at Arsenal, Gabriel Jesus is number 2. Kai Havertz is number 1. The earlier you know this, the better. Because Kai Havertz gives us something Gabriel Jesus cannot give us. He gives us that height advantage in case we want to go long. Because now teams gang up against us, and when they gang up against Gabriel Jesus, sometimes it's clueless. And sometimes when you create chances for him on a platter of gold, he misses them. Just like Kai Havertz misses them. So now the major takeaway be that we need somebody that will come in and back. I wish say we get somebody like Harry Kane or Lewandowski. God, those people, they take IC posts, but it is what it is. We can't have everything. You get, that's what they be. Now, we can't hear say Saka, Rice, Ramsdale, Saliba, they don't return to Arsenal training, and Calafiori said they train with the boys, and all of them they prepare for the what is it they call it? The Emirates Cup. Who go play against Bayer Leverkusen and the other opponents. So these are they happy? Say they don't come back. Nobody really they injured. So maybe they don't see the ground running. Maybe they just last 2 games. Who go play for the Emirates Cup? They boost their morale. They boost their momentum because this season they ask Arteta now, say how many points will they win the league? I think it was mentioning 114 points, which is like winning all the 38 games. So from day 1 against Wolves, we need to back. This season is not last season. The way we played the second half of last season is the way we want to approach the entirety of this season, which is going to be very, very difficult. They're easy. You get, because everybody they strengthen. You get, nobody be shit packer again. No, everybody won't come win. You get. So on paper, you might be better than them, but everybody they ban now. So at the end of the day, this season will arguably be the most difficult ever season in the history of the EPL. EPL they get harder every time. You get, so this time around, even Man City said, not easy for them. Not be just only us. Man City are not going to get it easy. Everybody they strengthen. They say, they do anyhow, they will see anyhow. In fact, I can argue say this season, if it be so, we'll go there and see, I'll go blast them. But more just to watch it. Depends on who will bring in before the transfer window actually closes. So now the way me I see. Now, I think this is football transfers. I be football 365. When they talk say Arsenal won't go for this Osimhen, say they unconvinced, blah blah blah. So Arsenal are not giving up on Victor Osimhen as Chelsea are the favorites. Yes, I know Arsenal don't want to give up on Osimhen, but the truth of the matter is that Chelsea are the leaders in Osimhen matter because of that Lukaku issue. You get, but at the end of the day, now Osimhen will decide where he won't go. And from what I see, I don't think he's going to choose Arsenal because he already accept personal terms with PSG. Though when he accept personal terms, Arsenal never did in the mix. But now Arsenal not there in the mix, everything is just being confusing. Even Fabrizio Romano, the report say at the end of the day, nobody's sure for. He gets now Osimhen will decide where he won't go. So not just the way the matter be. Now we're going to get an exclusive story. Say from football transfers, say Arsenal they're willing to match this Man City demands for this Julian Alvarez. Remember, say get another report to say Arsenal already open talks, which means Arsenal are very, very serious with this Julian Alvarez matter. I don't have a problem with Arsenal signing Julian Alvarez, but picture it this way: Julian Alvarez comes at Arsenal. Let's just assume Julian Alvarez comes into Arsenal. We have Alvarez, we have Gabriel Jesus, we have Nketiah. we have Kai Havertz. Is there a difference? Who starts? Who becomes the main striker? Are we still going to be sticking with Kai Havertz as the main striker, or sticking with Julian Alvarez as the main striker? Now the question will be they ask, because Julian Alvarez still gets weakness, and that weakness is height. He has a height deficiency. Now, when it comes to signing players, they tell you the type of things where people like Richard Garlick, Edu Gaspar, and Mikel, they look. They don't really look at things the way we look at them. Like, we're not going to look at only goals. This guy scored 20 goals. This guy scored 30 goals. But then they look at only that metric. They're looking at a diverse world of data. And part of that data is looking at the player's profile. It gets. Now, when it talks of profile, you look at the height. That is why when you look at Manchester City, they have a Julian Alvarez, they have an Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland helps them to go long, to bypass the gang pressing of the opponents and go long, and he will knock the ball down for that. In fact, sometimes Pep, they start with Alvarez and Haaland at the same time. Look at Liverpool, and Slot has told Darwin Núñez that this season you are going to be the pivotal point. You are going to be the target man. You are going to be my number one striker, because we want to take advantage of that your height edge, where we say other people no fit give us. That is something even Tottenham Hotspur we are missing, with Richarlison being their number 9. That is why Richarlison cannot go help them go long like Harry Kane helped them to do, which is what Bayern Munich is enjoying. So you cannot shy away from all this edge. Nothing so you will leverage on as a team when it comes to the way things are being done. So that's just the way everything is. So, and then Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. So to like come your way in the evening to give you the evening news. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now game out. All right, guys. Now bye-bye. I just hope my voice was loud and guys can see me, sure.